Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Happy Friday. It is Friday, oh my gosh. I hope everyone has a good weekend. And today's a plant tour video, so I have very exciting news about my queen anthurium. But here's the issue. Y'all know that my anthuriums are really taking over. And so my queen sits here in between all the madness. Guys, I just saw this now. I'm like really excited. Look at this. I need to be so careful and I'm gonna move where she's living just so I can spray the leaf every day, just to ensure there's no Holianias. So let me just put you in the kitchen just so I can bring her to y'all. And yeah, I'm in a good mood, guys, like really good mood. Oh man, I keep forgetting how heavy this plant is, guys. Oh my God. Okay, y'all know that Miss Queen has 2 leaves. That is one. The other one is right here. See, this is always a situation. I'm taking the stopper out of the bottom just so I can kind of flush the medium. Isn't this okay, I need a towel of some sort. Okay guys, sorry, I was like concentrating like not to hit the leaf. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put it because I need to put it, she's just draining in the sink right now. I need to put her somewhere that like I pass by a lot so I can look at her and assess her, but also place that's not like too crowded. Okay, I think I'm gonna spray the leaf, and I haven't used the spray nozzle for this pump in a while. I'm just trying to catch the water droplets with a towel. This is hilarious, guys. Okay, we'll see what happens there. Okay, moving on. I know y'all have seen her recently, but my syngonium, I mean, look at these leaves, guys. So big, so glossy. And because she's grown a little bit more, I want to guide these vines against the moss pole because right now they're kind of going out. I think they're long enough. Also, like the press and seal that I put here for that one vine, it's kind of blocking the path for all the rest of them, so the press and seal did its thing. Look at that new root over there. I think I'm gonna have to cut this big leaf just because she's like in the path of the pole. Okay, sorry. So although big and beautiful, she was crushing this leaf and you can see it. It's damaged now because everyone was squished. This one. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, so try not to go too tight here, but okay, I think that'll do for now. So now she's aligned with the moss pole. And now I'm just gonna run water over it. I just love showing these roots because they're amazing. Okay, let's put you back. Okay guys, this is just an update. Remember that philodendron strawberry shake that I think I asked you guys on Instagram if I should chop her just because she was giving me 2 consecutive green leaves. So I want to update you guys because she has pushed out new growth from that node right above this variegated leaf. Rule of thumb, if you want to preserve the variegation, you will cut above the node or leaf with the most variegation. So in this case, it's this leaf. And then look, so this is the new leaf. Amazing. Again, I love balanced variegation. That's why I cut right above this leaf. You can see over here. And then because the node was in the petiole, she grew and now she's giving me this leaf. There is a new leaf coming. So because this was already like established, she's doing fine. Now the question is, because I already have 3 big strawberry shakes in LECA, I'll probably grab her after this, but now because she's given me this variegation, I'm like, should I put this one on a moss pole? It's gonna be annoying to get these roots. You see those roots there? Okay, maybe I'll wait to see what this leaf or what the new leaf looks like. If she's also a leaf with balanced variegation, I think I would put it on a pole. We will see, guys. Anyhow, I was just so excited to show you guys the new leaf. So I don't remember the last time I showed my big bucket of strawberry shakes, but here she is. So I think I'm gonna change the LECA pole to a moss pole. So here she is. So there's 3 plants in here. So as you can see, the wicks, because they're under grow light, they got some algae growing. And like surprisingly, the LECA is still pretty moist, but I think I prefer moss. So, wow, I never thought I would say that ever. There are 2 new leaves. So one is this one, which is like totally green. And then this one right over here. So it's gonna be really exciting again to see how these grow up the pole. I'm gonna remove the wicks. I'm gonna remove the LECA. I'm gonna put some moss and we're just gonna see what happens. Oh, I didn't show you the roots. Okay, I haven't looked at the roots either. Please be okay. Oh, look at this. So roots coming out. This long one looks real good. There's some on this side. Look at that. Oh my God. So I'm gonna remove, I think I can just pull the wicks. I don't think I secured it that much. I hope I didn't break a root. We're just, so I'm now gonna pack the moss pole with moss. Like for some reason, every time I see this plant, I think of like in the fall when the leaves change. Already, I got my moss here and yeah, just packing it in. And guys, I know this isn't gonna solve the like algae issue because obviously anywhere where there's moisture and a lot of light, there's gonna be the growth of algae. This might be weird. It bugged me more when they were on the wicks than it does when it's on moss. Okay, I'm adding the nematodes. And I'm just watering, I'm just watering over. I find when the strawberry shake is under a grow light, the internodes are actually pretty small. So she hasn't grown tall enough that the adventitious roots are even close to the moss pole. So I think I'm gonna take some cling wrap and just kind of guide her that way because there's only one right now that's that tall. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna have to just use plant tape. So good. Here she is in all her beauty. Yeah, I'll just put her back. I feel like I want to repot some Hoyas. And if y'all missed my Wednesday video, I propagated a whole bunch of Hoyas. So now that I've chopped them, I'm gonna repot a few of them. Oh, yeah, this one is right under grow light. Look at that pink. But because, you know, I didn't give her any support, I kind of want to just promote like a beautiful full trellis New Guinea. This is a New Guinea ghost, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce her. And so I don't know if I'm gonna do 1 trellis. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 trellises. I'm trying to see, like, can I just put the wire trellis in and like secure it with like zip ties? Even though I don't think she needs to be upsized, I think because I'm gonna put a trellis anyways, then why not? I know this is gonna get big. It was my fastest growing, so I think I would prefer having more stability at the bottom of the pot. I'm just gonna rinse some LECA because last time y'all yelled at me. I still believe that you don't need to rinse your LECA. And obviously years ago, I did truly believe that you need to rinse your LECA, but now I don't really think you'd need to. I think I'm gonna do the 4 cake dowel situation like this. Yeah, okay. And I think I might just put 1 wire for now. And by having like the 2 other cake dowels, I have the option in the future of putting a second one. Okay, that's 1. Number 2. Number 3. And 4. So I'll just put a thin layer of LECA at the bottom. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Oh my God, this is hard. Please don't break. This was one that the roots were growing into the reservoir and I had to cut them all off. So yeah, see guys, this is crazy. Look at that rootage. Look at that. I'm gonna have to break some roots because the wick is stuck. Okay, that's fine. Let's put you in. Ooh, okay, I like this a lot, guys. Oh my gosh, she's not stable because obviously I didn't put her on the trellis. So I'm just taking it, putting these 2 ends into the cake dowels like that. And then just taking these clips and guiding because this vine is pushing on new growth. So I'm just guiding that one up the trellis. And there is another one here, guys. So I might just put that clip over here. Again, guys, she's gonna climb. She's gonna be so beautiful. And if I need to add another trellis, I can just put it the other way. Just forgot about the nutrient solution. So just adding it here and I'll just put her back. Hoya crassipetulata splash. So she's so cute now. So I put the cake dowels. She was already on a short one. I'm just gonna add a big one and I'm gonna keep the small one because they're actually more, I think there's like a bit more tension just because it's shorter. And so I'm just adding the big one over top just like that. And I know it's gonna take a while since I just chopped her. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for her. Okay, I'm gonna show you my Syngonium Wendlandii. It's been a while. She's pushing out new growth, and you know, obviously the mother leaves, like for example, this is a mother leaf. She's going, so that's fine. But some of these new leaves, like look at her, giving me tri-leaf wonder vibes. And so I'm gonna clean her up a little bit. I'm going to attach a moss pole to her, but I'm so happy that she's really bounced back. Look at the roots. I was like, I hope the roots are okay. Yeah, they're just fine. Whoa. I'm gonna leave them like this. So I'm just gonna cut some leaves off. Ones that are the oldest and yellow. Oh my god, guys, there's this little cute leaf I need to show you. This is very important. Look at this Wendlandii leaf. Are you kidding me? Okay, again, as future Kevin, I think past Kevin, I put cake dowels here just because I'm gonna put her on a pole. Yay! I'm just taking a small moss pole and then I'm gonna put a wire. I think this might be the first time, can you believe, in my whole plant journey, I have not grown a Syngonium on a moss pole. And so this is gonna be the first one. Okay, so I was trying to see how stable it was without the wire, but I definitely need at least one wire here. Putting it through. I'm just putting the tabs in as well. I didn't cut them off like the other ones. Might put another wire behind. That is good. Would it be easier to take these all out and repot it and then put the moss pole more deeper? Yeah, but I don't want to disturb these roots. You can cut these and like it won't harm the plant, they'll just branch from above. I don't know, I just don't want to do that. So I'm grabbing my moss. It's really hard to believe that I only have 2 Syngoniums. Oh, I have 3. Oh my god. I always forget about my pink splash. That used to be one of my faves. I still want a Syngonium aurea because y'all know that I threw her out by mistake. And along with this plant, the Syngonium albo was one of my first Syngoniums. I did unfortunately get rid of her just because, I mean, first, spider bites, but second, just realizing that I didn't look at her ever, and I was like, okay, maybe I don't love this plant as much anymore. And that's normal, guys. That will definitely happen to all of us. And it's funny because a Wendlandii was never on my wish list. It was a gift or a free plant. And now, you know, she's still here with me. Okay, some nematodes. And there we go, guys. Okay, there are like 3 that I can push against the pole, or 4 actually. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, this one's far. Okay, I'm gonna see if this works. Kind of getting a little overcrowded here. Oh my god, she looks hilarious. But we're gonna go with it. You know, there is a bigger picture, and the bigger picture is once she latches onto the pole, she's gonna be just a beauty and just so beautiful. So here she is. Okay, so I'm filming this on Monday. So it's only been like 3 hours that my plant tour video has been up. Fearless Sun-Kissed Caramel said, what kind of syndapsus is that? So I bought this syndapsus as a Syndapsus exotica. It's obviously not an exotica because it's not like fuzzy, like the texture is different, although the silver is very similar. I've asked this before and a lot of people are saying it's a Syndapsus pictus Silver Princess. It's just kind of difficult because I feel like the one I have, like it doesn't have that much silver compared to the Silver Princess. Leah asks, could you show me how to put a T4U plant pot together? The water meter or whatever has got me lost. Okay, let me just do a quick demo. So I'm pretty sure it was this pot. The majority of my anthuriums are in these pots. So it'll come in pieces. You'll have the pot. It does have a hole here. It'll come with a red stopper. You just need to put it in. Then you have your indicator. It will come together like this, and your black insert that I was talking about. So once you put this together, so you just need to take, oh my god, everything's falling apart. You just need to take the black part off, put it in the hole, and then put it back. So in the other video, I was saying that the water level is just hitting above the legs when the red here is all the way up here, because as you fill this up with water, the foam rises up. If the water level is up here, then this red indicator will be at the maximum. And so yeah, why don't we repot an anthurium? So this anthurium, guys, was one that was dying because she was one of my only anthuriums in LECA. Forgot about it, and now she's made a comeback. So anthurium mudenum. Wow. Okay, so this is the bigger one. This was the first leaf. I know she's a hole, but this was the first leaf. Oh my gosh. So that's her. The baby here is the second one because I chopped her in half. And so this was the baby. I want to repot her, but I see a new leaf and I kind of, should I just do it? I don't know. She still has her mother leaves here. So when I chopped up my anthurium, I kept one leaf per cutting, and I'm keeping them just because, again, they are solar panels. I just like don't want a new leaf to like, you know what I mean? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep it because I don't know if y'all can see. So there's a new leaf coming out. And so I just don't want to disturb it. I'll probably just run water over it, and then after she's come out hardened off, that's when I'll repot her. I'm just adding nutrient solution to the reservoir. Look how pretty, guys. I can't get over this leaf. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite anthuriums. But how exciting. So this anthurium, because obviously I'm trying to find a place for these plants in the living room, in my plant room. She lives against my west facing window. Humidity, it's about 30% right now in the living room. Okay, let's just put her back for now. I'll wait for that new leaf to come out. Oh my god, Miss Thai Constellation is like branching. Oh my god. So this wasn't the one in the last plant tour video. This is the one that was first propagating in water, and then because she had two adventitious roots, I put her in moss. So there's a new root right there, and then look at this branching of these roots here in the moss. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, this is the one with the half, because the other side was white and it was turning brown. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. All my Thai constellations, they're like thriving. Okay, I got my other Thai here. This one was the one that was air layered. Okay, I just need to say something quickly. As I was getting this, there's an inflow on my Anthurium crystallinum magnificum. It like smacked me, like you can see here, all of that pollen, and someone, I think it smacked me in the face. I might have an allergic reaction because if y'all missed my story on Instagram, I had this really bad reaction. I'm not sure entirely if it was the inflow, but right before that reaction, I did touch an inflow with my hands and then I touched my eye. It could also be like, what is it? The oxalate in the Anthurium leaves. I'm like scared I'm gonna have a reaction. Okay, we'll just see what happens. I'm just gonna take off this sweater. Hold on, guys. Okay, I changed. I like washed like whatever I could. Anyways, Thai constellation. So this is the one that I air layered. Look at this. How cute. So I think at this point, like this root is long enough to chop, and I know y'all are gonna yell because she is a beautiful plant, guys. There are a few like Thai constellations that have lived in arid mixes for a while. Like, okay, this propagation has been in an arid mix for a year and a little bit. Anyways, the roots look great. They look fantastical. Okay, how do we feel? Oh, the moss. See, the moss is still wet. Okay, nothing. See, the other root went into the moss. I mean, the arid mix. Ooh, are you long enough? Or do I... See, but the thing is, like, I don't want you to go in. Maybe I'll cut this entire top part. So including this root, because it's not fully in. Oh my god, this is like close. The internodes on Thai constellations, they're so close sometimes. I'm just trying to like, is this gonna be like too close? Oh my god. I might have to use a kitchen knife. Okay, my boyfriend said I couldn't use this one because this is the, we have a few of these ones. Oh, this is bad. The knife shifted and now it's going right into, ooh, the knife almost fell. Okay, Kevin, concentrate. No more jokes. No more jokes. No more jokes. No more jokes. Okay, it's in the path. Do you see this? It's in the path of this Ruth. Oh, Ruth. Okay, I'm trying to, you know, slowly do it and wiggle it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's good, guys, I think. So clean cut. Future Kevin, zoom in. That is a clean cut. I see that there is a node right under here, so that will be where the new growth point grows. Or there's another one over here. I like to keep at least 2 nodes on a mother plant just in case I cut too close. So this is the root that was in moss. This was the root that was going into the aeroid mix. Okay. So now she's just 2 leaves. I feel like I do this with all my Thai constellations anyhow. She will be just fine. And okay guys, I need to show you an example so y'all will like say it's okay. So same thing with this one. I took a cutting identical to this situation. I left these 2 leaves on the mother plant and now I cut right here guys. There was a node right under the petiole. She is now new leaf. Look at that. That's amazing. So it's fine. I do need to water her though. The roots are like insane, like amazing branching. This is like my chunkier aeroid mix. So okay, we'll get to you in a bit. Similar to the other one. Oh my god, this one is so pretty, this cutting. Are you kidding? This one is so pretty. I want you. Okay, Kevin, you have a gigantic one. You know, I've said this before, thankfully there's 2 roots. That just gives your plant or cutting a better chance at rooting. It doesn't give you a better chance, sorry, I worded that wrong. I just mean that like if one root system rots, like if you only had 1 aerial root on a node of a plant and then that was gone, then it's kind of hard to like get that back. But because there's 2, if one doesn't do its thing, then the other one will do its thing. I'm using this tall deli container like the other one, putting some moss. Ooh, I'm excited. Did you see that, guys? Putting the cutting in. Ooh, you're kind of wide. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did it. And then I'm using the moss that she was already wrapped in and I'm putting it in. And then I'm gonna use a nutrient solution just because she already has roots. Okay. Pouring it over and I'm just adding a piece of tape just for now, guys. Also, I learned this from Lauren from Nursery Tropicals. I messaged her, I was like, you are a genius. I never even thought of that. Stabilizing plants is so difficult. I can't get over, like, this is a stunning tie. Are you kidding? Gorgina. Okay, I want to show you the roots. So I did pack it in a lot, but even if I packed in the moss, like you can see how much space this root has at the bottom. So a lot of air down there. And then the second one, again, there's this air pocket right there around the wet moss. So she'll be fine, guys. Wow, this is crazy. I'm so excited. I'm stuck. Oh my God. I will never get sick and tired of Thai constellations ever. Okay, I'm gonna put this, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Okay, I'm gonna show you a second example. I did the same thing with this, but look at this new growth. Look at that. This was the chunkier of my aeroid mixes. The first one, the one that I cut today, that, like, for some reason, that Thai constellation, it's in a mix that's like heavy on coco coir. It's the only Thai constellation in that substrate right now. And I mean, you saw that leaf or those leaves. I think the key to that one, I watered that one sparingly. Like I would still water it over the sink, but because it was a denser mix, I only watered it every 4 to 6 weeks. These ones are closer to every 4, and like, look at these roots. I mean, stunning. Oh, that's a juicy one there. Oh my God. Okay, I'm really excited for this new one. Anyhow, and for example, because it's winter, I think the last time I watered this one was like 4 to 5 weeks ago. It's crazy how much Thai constellations can tolerate, you know, a drier substrate. So, okay, there's one in the sink already. And then the second one here. Okay, sachet away. That was just an old sachet, guys. Layer of moss. Y'all, my stomach is making so many noises right now. And I'm just gonna water them through. I added some nutrient solution just because I had it. I don't remember the last time I fertilized this. There was worm castings in the aeroid mix when I first mixed it, but like that was a year ago. So just add some nutrient solution. I'll let them drain a little bit. Okay, before I end this video, I do want to talk about all these new Hoya subscribers that I got, because I've said this in the past. Sometimes I don't want to put out a lot of Hoya material because they don't perform well on my channel ever. Viewership is really low. But my 2 Hoya collection videos, usually subscriber-wise, I get like 0 or 1 new subscriber on Hoya videos. I got 36 from part 1 and 19 from part 2. So hello, everyone. That is wild. Okay, I'm gonna put out more Hoya content because like that just proved me wrong. Also, more than ever, I got so many of my existing subscribers commenting on how much they love Hoya. I think I'm gonna start mixing it up, doing a bit more Hoya stuff. I know there are still some people that like don't prefer Hoyas, but y'all saw, it's like the biggest plant family I have. Okay, there are a few more questions I do want to answer. So Adam asked, when should I repot a plant that's in pon? My New Guinea ghost has grown a couple of big roots down into the wick and they sit in the reservoir, so is it due for a repot? Oh hey guys, Future Kevin here. So I'm currently editing the video and I didn't answer this question. I went on and on and on and on and on and on, but I didn't answer the question. So Future Kevin is here to save the day. If you're talking about a general rule when it comes to plants that have outgrown a pot of pon, it really depends. And rule of thumb, I always just observe what the plant is doing. So are the leaves getting smaller or is your plant just growing normally? I would think about repotting if you're seeing the growth getting a little bit smaller. Sometimes your plant will stop growing. I don't necessarily believe that you need to repot plants as often as people say. When it comes to your New Guinea ghosts and the big roots growing into the wicks and into, I think you said the reservoir, I found with mine, and you saw in the video that I did repot her just to put a trellis, when the roots sat in the reservoir for too long, they did rot a little bit. And so before this video, I did cut them off because I found that when they were sitting in the reservoir for too long, they rotted. If you want to repot it, then you can. But what I did, I just cut the roots off, and I do this with a lot of my plants in pon or LECA. I just cut the roots off the branch from above where you cut. And this is with any medium really. The advantage of LECA or pon is that area above where you cut, if it's pon or LECA, there's a lot of air around the substrate. I have in the past done that with plants in an aerated mix and it's been like pretty dense and the roots like don't do well. So you could cut the root, you can repot it, it's up to you. I like to always gauge based on the foliage. If a plant's doing fine, then why bother? And for the second time, I don't know what I just filmed, but we're gonna go with it. And I hope I answered your question. Does your humidifier put out cold mist or warm? Okay, so the humidifier was just on because of my skid. It's not because of my plants. I never have a humidifier in my plant room, even in the wintertime, and even if the humidity drops to 30%. I personally hate humidifiers. So this humidifier going on behind me, cold mist, it's just for my skin. And the only other time I do keep it on is if I'm releasing beneficial bugs. The majority of them need humid environments. So Californicus, they can actually tolerate more lower humidity conditions than other beneficials. Okay, I thought there were more questions, but there aren't. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Okay, I don't think my allergies are happening, which is good. I'm like really back on this rhythm. Really happy, and I just want to say this here. Thank you guys for, you know, this is gonna sound dramatic. Thank you guys for making like my dreams come true. Obviously, like if I didn't have this big following on my YouTube, I wouldn't be able to quit my nursing job. And guys, I've been so happy and, you know, grateful and thankful, and it's because of you guys. It's crazy how I'm doing this as my job, and I'm so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wouldn't be here without you, and it means so much to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.